And we are underway here at Paladin Stadium. A big booming kick and it sails out of bounds. It'll be a touchback for the Citadel. Bring it out to the 25-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. As the Citadel comes onto the field, 0-5 in the year, 0-2 in Southern Conference play. And still looking for that first win of the year. Here's the starting lineups brought to you by Bon Secours. As the Bulldogs lineup, you saw Grayson Underwood, the quarterback, running backs Wallace and Conway, the receivers Pesnell, Cherry, McSweeney, the tight end. A very talented offensive line as well for the Citadel. We'll get to that story in a little bit later. Here's the handoff to Cooper Wallace on the first play from scrimmage, gains a couple. Up to the 28-yard line, a gain of 3. Now the Paladin starting lineup, brought to you by Bon Secours. It's a 3-4 defense, and we'll keep an eye on number 1, Travis Blackshear. He is a pest on defense at the corner spot.
Yes, Travis Blackshear, he's the type of guy where if you throw it his way, he'll put the ski mask on, he'll take the ball back to the end zone. Talented defensive back, and he's going to have a big day if the Citadel decides to air the ball out.
And now Varney Lamy, another quarterback option for this team. He plays from time to time. He's getting the second snap of the game from scrimmage, and Laney's going to keep it himself around the right side, and he's taken down. Gain of 3 on the play, up to the 31-yard line, brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, so we're going to see here, they love to have these two quarterbacks go. They know number 16. He's more of their athletic guy. They want to get him out in space. He's the guy that they feel like can get the first downs with his legs. Real athletic player.
So Laney goes out of the ball game. Grayson Underwood back in. 3rd play from scrimmage for the Citadel. No score. 3rd down and 4 for the Bulldogs here in the first quarter. Underwood back to throw, throws it over the middle, pass caught by the tight end Tyson Trottier, and he has the first down for the Citadel Bulldogs. They'll move the chains, 1st and 10, the Citadel.
That was a really good play call by Patrick Covington. So you see it right here. Good job coming across. Right there, Ivan Yates has to wrap up and get the tackle. Trying to make a hard hit, but sometimes it's better just to wrap a guy up.
New set of downs for the Citadel, 1st down and 10 at its own 38. And Underwood, quick throw to the sideline, pass caught by the wide receiver Tyler Cherry. Gains 5 of the play, brings up 2nd down and 5. Cole, how about this offensive line for the Citadel? It has allowed only 3 sacks all season. That is best of the SoCon, 4th nationally. However, the Citadel offense this year only averaging 6 points per game.
Well, at this point, right now, you're getting something going with that offensive line. Starting to throw the ball a little bit more. At some point, it's going to sink in, and they're going to start racking up yardage and points.
Movement on the line, flags come in. And this might be a false start on the Citadel offense. No, it's called offsides against Furman. So 5 yards.
The offensive lineman react.
Likely make it a first down for the Citadel, and it will be. They'll move the chains. Offside encroachment on Furman. First down for the Bulldogs.
Not the start you really want to have with a penalty to get the Citadel extra 5 yards for this Paladin team. They want to be able to hold them down, force them to throw the football, and not give up easy yardage.
Underwood in the shotgun. Jay Graves Phillips in motion and an option play. And the tough running quarterback Underwood gains a couple. He's at midfield, goes down at the 50. Time now for the series history between the Citadel and Furman, brought to you by KW Beverage, and it's the 103rd meeting. These teams go way back. You see Furman dominating the series over the years. Furman 14-6 against the Bulldogs on this field. Gain of 2, 2nd down and 8. Underwood, quick throw. He finds Malachi Taylor, one of the wide receivers. He is walloped hard by the Furman defense in the secondary. Goes down inside the 45, down to the 44, brings up 3rd down and 2.
So right here, you see Blackshear's playing in zone, and so he's going to have to give up a good cushion. Looks like he has a little bit more of that backfield in that third maybe cover 3, or maybe he's supposed to be a little bit more in that flat, but gives up a little bit too much ground. Easy pickup and a lot of yards gained on that play.
It's a Citadel offense is still finding its identity this year. It'll run the option play. It'll run the wishbone from time to time against a 3-4 defensive front here by Furman on 3rd down and 2 for the Bulldogs. Underwood quickly throws, and he looked for his running back out of the backfield, Johnny Crawford. His back was turned on the play. It's incomplete. Brings up 4th and 2.
Well, you saw Travis Blackshear coming off the edge on the blitz. Had a corner blitz dialed up. That forces the throw a little bit earlier than what that receiver was going to be, turning his head around to look for the ball. So that's an easy incompletion. And here we are for 4th and short. Paladins need to watch the football so they don't give up an easy penalty.
And the Bulldogs will go for it on 4th and 2. Must reach the 42-yard line for the 1st down. Movement on the line, and flags come in. This might be a false start, or it could be encroachment. It was last time. Looks like it's going to be encroachment again. It is.
Yep, they're going to get Jack Barden. Really dynamic pass rusher. Jumps once again.
So offensive substitutions come into the game for the Citadel. Patrick McSweeney comes in as a tight end. Romello Jones comes in as a flanker back. 4 wide receivers for Underwood to work with on 1st and 10. At the Furman 39, Underwood's going to keep it himself. Quarterback keeper, and keeps those legs moving. And he is down at the 36. Well, we talked to the coaching staff about Grayson Underwood, starting quarterback today for the Citadel. They say he's been the more steady quarterback on this team. He's been productive. He commands the offense well. We might see Dustin Fletcher from time to time. We saw Barney Lehman earlier in the game on the 2nd play from scrimmage. Now it's Underwood back again in the shotgun. Gain of 3, 2nd down and 7. And the handoff to Cooper Wallace, and he fights for yardage. He's close to the 1st down marker, goes down inside the 30 for the Bulldogs.
And yeah, he's like a bowling ball. I mean, here we go. Inside run, looks like a little midline run. Kind of lowers his shoulder into Dan Scianna and keeps his feet moving. Really hard, angry run by Cooper Wallace.
Yeah, Wallace, top running back of the team. No rushing touchdowns this year, but he does have 2 receiving touchdowns for the season. Here's the option play by Grayson Underwood. Gang tackled. He has enough for the 1st down. They'll move the chains. He's down to the 28.
You know what? You got to give credit. This other offense is doing a great job keeping the chains moving. 2 penalties from the Paladins, but honestly, I feel like if you take those penalties away, this offense still has a lot of juice, and they're finding ways to get guys moving down the field. They're driving the defensive line off the ball. They're keeping the chains going, and that's how this offense can continue to build up momentum to be really dangerous in this game.
New set of downs, 1st down and 10 for the Bulldogs of the Citadel out of Charleston, South Carolina. Jones in motion. They fake the jet sweep, and Underwood throws it downfield. Almost caught. It's broken up and incomplete. Looking for his tight end, Patrick McSweeney. He was double coverage on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Really good pass here, too. McSweeney hits him in the hands. All you got to do is bring it down. But, hey, Hugh Ryan, a safety that is just dynamic, gets his hand in there. Textbook disruption right there. And here you are with an incompletion. It's 2nd and 10.
We've seen the option from the Citadel Bulldogs. We've seen them go over the top. We've seen the RPO. A little bit of everything on this first drive for the Bulldogs. 2nd down and 10 for the Citadel. Johnny Crawford gets the handoff, and he gains maybe 1. He's down at the 28-yard line. Brings up 2nd down and 8.
Really good tackle here by Callie Chiswick. Comes screaming, the spur. Look there, sees it, doesn't fall for the option read, and then just comes in, makes a great tackle in the backfield. Good job by Callie Chiswick.
Yeah, we talked to offensive coordinator Patrick Covington, who used to play here at Furman back in the day. And he says this offensive unit, it's starting to get used to his new schemes, his new ways of calling plays this year. It's getting more confidence week by week. Now Underwood under center. On 3rd down and 10. And they blow the play dead. Whistle before the snap, flag of the play. And false start against the Citadel. That'll send it back 5 yards. Now 3rd down and 15. injured player on the field. Looks like that's Tyson Trottier, the tight end, number 83, shaken up on the play on the field.
So even though this play gets blown dead here, just a good hit by Cam Brinson. The ball's got jarred loose, but man, kind of wish that whistle was blown just a little bit sooner so that way you can prevent something like this from happening.
Tyson Trottier, number 83 in white for the Citadel, 6'3", 195, a junior from Lexington, South Carolina. Got hit in the mixed section, it looked like, and he is down on the field. And now Trottier is sitting up. That's a good sign. Sitting up, still a little shaken up. Now he's on his feet and looks like he's going to be okay as he walks over to the bench.
That's a great sign to get Tyson Trottier back up. So right here again, we take a good look at it. Brinson just got a good, just kind of forearm into his stomach a little bit, and just maybe just not the wind out of him. Let it. Tyson's up and moving. He's going to be crucial in this game. This offense is moving, and he's going to want to be a part of it very soon.
So now 3rd down and long for the Citadel. 8:14 remaining in the first. 3rd down and 15 from the Furman 33. And 4 wide receivers and a slot back for Underwood to work with on 3rd and long. Underwood has time, throws over the middle, passes caught by Tyler Cherry, but he's short of the first down marker. Tyler Cherry makes the grab. He is stopped and tackled at the 20, brings up 4th down and 2.
Really good passing concept on that play. So watch this right here. Coming across the middle, finds that gap in that zone.
So if you could.
Ivan Yates is behind him, and now he has to make a play on it. But still, great job by the Citadel. They're moving the ball. They want to end these drives and kicks, whether that's a field goal or an extra point. And right now, they're in field goal range. They're taking full advantage of this Paladin defense and finding ways to continue to extend their drive.
4th and 2, must get to the 18 for the first down on this play. And they fake the handoff, they throw it to the flat, and it's incomplete. Looking for the tight end, Patrick McSweeney. He would have had a first down had he made the catch, and the Bulldogs give it up on downs.
When you look at it, though, Brock, you got to admit, so far, that was a really good drive by the Citadel. Right here, that's a concentration catch right there. He doesn't get close enough to it. Now, the ball could have been thrown just a little bit better, but you still got to keep running for it. You got to find a way to get that ball. So now the Paladin offense has been dynamic all season. They're going to get on the field. Let's see what they do against the Citadel defense that is a nickel defense at heart, 4-2-5. It's going to be interesting to see what they do. And this Paladin offense is an 11 personnel group.
And the quarterback, Tyler Huff, on first down, quick throw, ball batted up in the air, and it's intercepted by the Citadel. As number 13, Jamon Dubose with the interception. That's his first interception of the season.
So sometimes all it takes is, if you're getting blocked, just throw a hand up in the air, and you see that happen, and then Dubose just comes in. Great job, just the concentration coming in. Pick City. I think he's going to end up putting his ski mask on, and now here we go. The Citadel offense, who's been dynamic so far in this first quarter. They're getting ready to get back on the field and start driving all over again.
1 and done for Furman on that drive. It gives up the ball on a takeaway by the Citadel. Now the Citadel in great shape inside the red zone. 1st and 10 at the Furman 19. The handoff up the middle to Cooper Wallace, and Wallace gains a few yards down to the 15, brings up 2nd down. Cooper Wallace, running back for the team, 5'10", 195, junior from Florence, South Carolina. So the rush up to the line of scrimmage again. 3 wide receivers, including a slot to the right as well of Underwood on 2nd down and 6. Movement on the line, and flags come in all over the place. Is it a false start, or is it encroachment on the Citadel? You've been involved in these games on the offensive line, a lot of pointing both ways. No, you moved first. No, you moved first, right?
Typically, look, when you see that defensive line come at you, that's the key thing for an offensive line. Just to do something, that's an easy 5 yards you can pick up. See, right there is all it takes. And Barton, I believe that's probably the third time he's jumped. They got him again, and they're going to sub him out. But right here, this is a game where you can't have self-inflicted wounds.
Second down and 1 for the Bulldogs. Here's Underwood, the handoff to Cooper Wallace, spinning off tacklers inside the 10. He has enough for the first down at the 8. First down, goal to go for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Brocky, here we go. It's been just great running, by the Citadel offense. They're just moving the ball at will. And you can see right here, the Citadel, what they want to do, they want to control their sins. And when you're talking to Coach Drayton says sins stand for self-inflicted negatives. So right here, you see that no penalties really against the Citadel offense. They're finding ways to stay in the game. And we talk about Furman, they got to win on the ground, meaning they got to stop the run, and they also got to be able to run the football when they get back on offense.
Keys to the game brought to you by BMW. Underwood, fakes the handoff, throws it into the end zone, and it's intercepted by Furman. Intercepted by Callie Chizik, the linebacker for the Furman Paladins, and for Chizik, his second interception of the season and the second of his career as well.
Well, there you go, Callie Chizik, really smart guy, gets the interception. He said, look, if Jamon Du Bois is going to put on the ski mask, then I'm going to put my ski mask on too. And here you go with the interception. It's a touchback. The Paladin offense will be back when we come back.
Offensive possession of the game for Furman. No score, 1st and 10, the Paladins at their own 20. Dominic Roberto, burst of speed, and he gains all 10 yards up to the 30-yard line. First down and 10. Well, a little better play from the Paladins on that play compared to the first play for the first possession of the game.
100%. So look, they're going to go, looks like a little bit more of a duo run here, which is a variation of the inside zone. Great cutback.
They toss to Roberto again. Paladins moving quickly, and Roberto, who's been banged up in practice this week with an ankle situation. They've called his number twice, back-to-back plays, and gained 7 now. Second down and 3.
Well, you want to get your bell cow moving. Statistically in the conference, the Citadel isn't very good at the run. One thing Coach Hendricks told us that he wants to do, he wants to attack the perimeter. He wants to get his backs out there in space and force the Citadel's defense to come up and tackle.
Huff, handoff again. Now they're getting Dominic Roberto involved early. 3 consecutive running plays by Roberto. It's resulted in 2 first downs.
Yep, this is going to be a game where we're going to see a lot of just hard-nosed running right here. And one thing in this Paladin offense, their staple is the counter run. And you're going to see that a lot in this game. That's something they have been doing throughout the season.
New set of downs for Furman. First down and 10 for the Paladins. And again, 4 consecutive handoffs to Dominic Roberto. And he is up at the 49-yard line, just a yard shy from the midfield stripe. That's one thing that the head coach of Furman told us, Clay Hendricks of Furman, before the game. He said he wants this team to be in attack mode, especially on offense, and be balanced as well.
Yeah, so, you saw the pass at the beginning of the game. That's probably something that they're going to want to hold off before they get Tyler Huff in the rhythm. But they feel like they can run the football, and they're going to keep handing it off over and over again until they find a way to stop it.
Jaquan Smith, he has the carry. He has the first down. They'll move the chains. First down for the Paladins.
So here we go again with the replay. Inserting the tight end basically as a fullback in to come in and get up to the linebacker for the Jaquan Smith to get some extra yards. It frees him up, find some space, and there you go, first down.
So nothing but running plays so far in this possession for Furman. Now Huff back to throw, quick slant inside. He finds his wide receiver in Kendall Dean, and Dean has enough for the first down, and they'll move the chains again.
There you go, this Paladin offense starting to click. That's how you turn the page after you have an interception. You look past it, you say, all right, let's get back to business, and here you go, just first downs all over the place, running the football at will. Got Tyler Huff his first completion of the game. Let's see if can they keep that rhythm going.
First and 10. Jaquan Smith trying to find a hole to go through, still on his feet inside the 30, and gains a couple of yards for the Paladins. Brings up second down.
There we go. Look at the replay here. All this is just outside zone. Finds the block right there. So you want to see the right guard, the left guard, just get a little bit better on his hat placement on that front side linebacker. If he does that, that might have freed up Jaquan Smith to hit the ground running, and he might have scored on that run and popped it.
Good season for the Paladins so far. 3-1 record, ranked number 4 in the FCS poll. That is the team's highest ranking since 2006. That 06 team was ranked as high as 3rd that year. 2nd down and 8 after a gain of a couple. Dominic Roberto again, as Furman establishing the run game. A couple of pass plays, that's it. Establishing the run game, especially on this possession. And it brings up 3rd down and 4. So the first possession by Furman, 1 and done, an interception thrown by Tyler Huff. On this possession, a lot of running plays, only 1 pass play so far. 3rd down and 4 for the Paladins at the Citadel's 26. Huff, quick throw, right side, pass is caught. Wayne Anderson has the catch, and looks like he'll be short. It brings up 4th down and 2.
And that's something we're going to see Wayne Anderson a lot this game. That's one of their special athletes. Not the fastest player on this team anymore, but they can plug him and play him anywhere on this field, and they kind of like having that option.
So 4th down and 2, make it 4th and 3 actually, and the Paladins will try for a field goal by Ian Williams. He's 3 for 5 on field goals this year. His longest this season, 32. Career high long is 49 last year. 43-yard attempt, and it's hit low, and it's blocked by the Citadel. And the ball will roll out of bounds. A stop by the Citadel defense, a blocked field goal to get the ball back.
That's huge by that Citadel defense right there to get a block kick, keep this game scoreless. You want to give a team momentum, here it is. And look at here right there. They're going to target that side of that field goal unit now every time they go for a kick.
This broadcast of Southern Conference football is brought to you by BMW. Well, the drive continues for Furman as we went to break. A late penalty was called on the Citadel, defensive holding on the Citadel. So automatic 1st down and a 5-yard penalty as well. So now new set of downs for Furman. It retains the football, 1st and 10 at the 15. Dominic Roberto going off tackle right and might have gained 1 down to the 14.
Hey, talk about self-inflicted negatives. I mean, there you go right there. Citadel had an opportunity to put their offense back on the field. It had a lot of great momentum going into that block kick. Now they just gave the Paladin offense a little bit more morale, a little bit more juice. Let's see, can the Citadel come up and make a stop here?
Huff in the shotgun after a gain of 1, 2nd down and 9, and the fake handoff to Roberto throwing into the end zone pass. Oh, it's dropped and incomplete. He was looking for Kendall Dean, had it in the breadbasket, just dropped it. He would have had 6.
And Brock, that's what you call dropping the loot right there. He just dropped an easy touchdown right there, coming off the glance route on the RPO. You just look at it right here, coming across. Oh, it actually got tipped, but still, ball hit Kendall Dean in the hands. You got to come down with it.
3rd down and 9, must get down to the 5-yard line or more for the 1st down. 4 wide receivers for Tyler Huff. Single setback is Roberto. Now he goes in motion. Huff on 3rd down. Quick throw. Inside slant to Luke Shufflet into the 5. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Furman. Luke Shufflet, his 2nd touchdown reception of the season and the 2nd of his career as well.
Here we go with the replay right here. Tunnel screen to Luke Shufflet. He's been a great asset to Tyler Huff all season, had a really good showing against the University of South Carolina. He's been continuing that momentum, and there you go. Touchdown, Paladin strike first.
Alex LaPro on for the extra point, and it is good. 7-0 Furman here in Greenville. Timeout of the field. 6 seconds to go in the quarter. Furman leads it 7-0 as Tyler Huff threw a touchdown pass to Luke Shufflet, his 2nd TD grab of the season. Furman turned the ball over on its first possession of the game, going down the field in its second possession of the day, scoring a touchdown plus the point after. 7-0 Furman. Here is Ian Williams' kickoff, and it sails out of the end zone. Touchback for the Citadel, 1st and 10 at its own 25. As the Citadel comes onto the field, what's impressed you the most so far about the Citadel's offense here today?
Well, I mean, first you talk about the way they took the Paladin defense down the field. They actually drained almost a little bit over 7 minutes of clock in that first quarter. So they have the makings to get and have plays. They can do it. They just got to find ways to continue to execute, and I feel like it's starting to show.
Varney Lehman in at quarterback. He played on the second play from scrimmage in the first possession of the day for the Citadel. Back again. He'll take it himself. He is a good running quarterback, and he is tackled for a loss behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll take us to the end of the first quarter. At the end of one, Furman 7, the Citadel nothing. We're back after this on ESPN+. Previous possession by Furman, it was negated by a penalty. Furman scored a couple of plays later. Time of possession in favor of the Citadel, but now it trails, however, 7-0 here at the beginning of the second quarter. And flags on the play. And looks like it'll be a false start on the Citadel.
False start. We're doing the offense. 5-yard penalty. First down.
And for more on this Citadel offense, let's go down to the sidelines and join Anna Whitty.
Citadel offensive coordinator Patrick Covington said less calls on the play sheet today would be important just to keep things simple with this new coaching staff. On the sideline before his offense took the field, Coach Covington continued to relay that message to his team, saying play simple and play hard.
All right, thanks, Anna. So now first down, making a second down and 18 for the Citadel. Underwood, option play, a little two-handed pitch to his wide receiver, Jay Graves Phillips, and he is stopped for a loss of a couple of yards in the play.
Wow. Really good job by the Paladin defense here. Got someone on the dot, someone on the quarterback, and then somebody on the pitch guy. That's how you execute in all facets. You cannot hesitate when you're playing against option teams. That's how you give up big plays. You see right there, the Paladin defense not hesitating on the action. They get straight to it, and you see a great tackle for loss.
And just like that, third down and long for the Bulldogs, third down and 18. As Underwood has 4 wide receivers out there, his single setback is Cooper Wallace, and Underwood's going to keep it himself. He is a good running QB. Out of bounds at the 24, well shy of the first down, brings up fourth down for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I mean, that's not the exact drive that you want to have if you're a Bulldog fan, but, I mean, just think about it like this. That false start, that sets you back a little bit. The option gets blown up, and then here you go. I mean, Underwood's doing a really good job just trying to get all those yards back, but those self-inflicted negatives have been killers for the Citadel football team all season, and then you have that already, and here you go, get ready to punt.
James Platt booted away, decent punt. Here is Joshua Harris receiving it at his own 35-yard line for the Paladins, and getting tackled at about the 38, maybe the 39-yard line. That's where Furman will take over, first down and 10. So Furman comes back onto the field. And one thing that Clay Hendricks told us before the game about this matchup, offensively anyway, against the Citadel, he says his team must make the Citadel defend the entire field. And the Citadel defensive coordinator Raleigh Jackson said his team must make good contact, hit the line of scrimmage in the running game. Here is Dominic Roberto. Little burst of speed, gains a few. He's up at the 46-yard line, brings up second down.
It's really good that they got Dominic Roberto a lot healthier than he's been the last few games. Here we go, split inside zone. You want to see the tight end get a better block. Mason Pline, if he could get his hat just a little bit across that defender's helmet, Dominic Roberto probably doesn't get tripped up.
They also said put pocket pressure on Tyler Huff today. Says that'll be big. Tyler Huff, good dual threat quarterback. There's Dominic Roberto again. They've called his number a lot today. Correction, it's Wayne Anderson. Wayne Anderson with the carry. And that brings up another first down.
Want to be able to get Wayne Anderson out there in space. Again, not the fastest player on the team, but still one of the top fastest players on this team. Get him in space, he can make a guy miss or outrun somebody, and they want to target the perimeter a lot.
Little jet sweep. Colton Hinton is taken down past the 45 inside of the 44.
So right here, the Citadel has a chance to blow it up, and just right there, just missing him on trying to make an arm tackle. And right there, you kind of got to follow your blockers right there. You saw Wayne Anderson, he knew it too. He just wished that Nick Cannon would have just followed him right there. He probably would have cut it upfield for a bigger gain.
Now Dominic Roberto back in the game and running back to the right side of Tyler Huff. 2nd down and 6. And Huff almost mishandled the fake handoff, keeps it himself, fighting for yardage, and he might be just shy of the 1st down marker. He's close.
So here we go. Was read option, but Huff sees it. He says, I don't think I'm going to go to the right side. I'm going to go back left and see can I make something happen. And you know what? Tyler Huff, he's a great runner, and he can find ways to get those extra yards.
Head coach Clay Hendricks said Huff brings toughness to this team. He's good with his hands and with his arms handling the football. Says he wouldn't trade Huff for anybody in the country. Pocket collapses and stays on his feet, moves forward inside the 35 down to the 33.
There you go. The Citadel had a great chance to get a sack right there. Huff felt that pressure around him and decided to step up, didn't see what he wanted down the field. And he said, all right, I know I can scramble. I'm going to run with it. And he gets some yards right there to make it 2nd and 5.
Furman 3-1 on the year, 1-0 in the SoCon. It was off last week, had a bye week. Now it's back in action here in week 6 of the college football season 2023. Huff, inside handoff, Roberto, and stopped for a loss in the play, loses 1, back to the 35-yard line.
And here we go. Again, we talked about it a little bit earlier in the broadcast. The Paladin offense, they love those counter runs, but right there, when you have penetration on those runs, you're playing with fire, you'll have a tackle for loss, and that's what the Citadel just did there. Great job by that defense.
There's Coach Hendricks, coaching at his alma mater, played here, assistant coach for 20 years, and now the head coach in his 7th season as the head man for the Paladins football program. 3rd down and 7. Huff quickly throws, pass is caught. Ben Ferguson has enough for the 1st down and a little bit more. Ben Ferguson makes the catch and a 1st down for the Dins.
So let's look at it here. You can see the Paladins, they go in 21 personnel, meaning 2 backs, 1 tight end. They go with the screen right here to Ben Ferguson. Really good job blocking by the big tight end, Mason Pline. Ferguson doing a great job getting downfield, picking up that 1st down.
Huff on 1st and 10, wants to throw, airs it out, looking into the end zone. Pass is caught by Kendall Dean, but he's out of bounds and it's incomplete.
Huff's going to be beating himself up just a little bit on that pass right there. Great protection, had all the time in the world, and just overthrew the football just a little bit too much. You saw Kendall Dean had to readjust to where the ball's being thrown, and by the time he did, the ball's already sailing out of bounds. You see it here. Just right there. It's already out of bounds.
Brings up 2nd down and 10 for the Paladins. Huff swings it out into the flat. Roberto makes the grab, and he's pushed out of bounds near the 20-yard line. Brings up now 3rd down and 3.
Hey, that's a big running back right there, Dominic Roberto. Now let's take another look at that pass right here. It looked like it could have been close. But right there, didn't get another foot inbound by the time Kendall Dean got possession of the football. So great ruling by the officials to say incompletion.
3rd down and 3 for Furman. And Huff keeps it himself, trying to turn the corner, and he slides, and he is, I think, a little bit shy of the 1st down marker.
So as we take a look at the replay here, really good play design by Justin Roper, the offensive coordinator. Has an option to either hand it off or keep it on the counter. And right there, you want to see, actually Tyler Huff cut that up to get some more yardage, but decides not to.
4th down and 1, what do you expect to see here?
Right here, honestly, under center, I expect to see the handout to Dominic Roberto. I don't think we will see any tush-push action like the Philadelphia Eagles do, but here we go with this.
And Roberto is stopped. This is going to be close. The Citadel thinks it stopped Furman on this play. If so, the Citadel will get the ball back on downs.
And to be honest with you, Brock, I think they did stop him. It didn't look like Dominic Roberto got even close. Great job by that Citadel defense, getting penetration, and there you go. Turnover on down, Citadel football.
Well, the defensive coordinator, Raleigh Jackson, said for the Citadel, be physical at the point of attack, and it was just that on that play.
And that was a really good job by those interior defensive linemen down there, holding ground, not getting shoved back on the outside zone, not getting stretched, and that's what they were looking for to get that first down. Solid job by that defensive line up front.
So the Citadel offense back onto the field. 7-0 Furman, 8:18 to go here in the second quarter. Grayson Underwood back in the game in the shotgun at quarterback for the Bulldogs on 1st down and 10. Underwood throws, and that is intercepted. Travis Blackshear with the interception for Furman inside the red zone, and he's out of bounds at the 19-yard line. Travis Blackshear's second interception of the season.
Tell you what, you see the linebacker stood up a little bit right there, stepped up. They thought it was going to be a run. The receiver didn't even see the ball that Grayson Underwood threw, and then Travis Blackshear, being the defensive back that he is, great vision, great eyes, sees it. Hey, keeps those minutes nice and soft, catches the ball, interception, and here we go. Paladin offense back on the field in great field possession.
Well, on the first offensive play of Furman threw an interception. Now on this possession, it was Grayson Underwood throwing an early interception on this drive. Now the Paladins have the football back in great shape at the red zone marker at the 20, 1st down and 10. Little razzle-dazzle, reverse play. Kendall Dean stays on his feet, going nowhere though, and he's tackled for a loss of 20 yards back to the 40.
Great job by the Citadel defense, not getting fooled by another reverse. You see here, they did give up on it. Tyler Huff, they follow it, see the ball, see Kendall Dean coming in motion, coming right behind them, see the reverse. Kendall Dean not elusive enough to make anybody else miss, and that's a huge loss. That was one of those plays you don't want to get too cute and too fancy on. You just want to focus on getting that touchdown, especially when you're only up by 7.
Officially a loss of 19 on the play, 2nd down and 29. Huff throws inside. He finds Joshua Harris. First catch for Harris today, and he gains a few. He's down at the 33-yard line, brings up 3rd down and long for the Dins, approaching 7 minutes to go in the second quarter.
There you go. You see another tunnel screen happen right there, and that's the staple of this Paladin offense. You're going to see a lot of tunnel screens. You're going to see a lot of kind of glance routes, RPOs, inside zone, counter runs. That's what they like to do. That's their offense. They got to find other ways to get the ball down the field, especially when you have a big loss of yardage on that first play on that reverse.
3rd down and long. They throw it to the right side. Wayne Anderson. Anderson well short of the 1st down marker. Goes down at the 25. Brings up 4th down, and the kicking unit will come onto the field for the Paladins.
Solid play call here. You know you're not going to get all of it back at once right there on that play, so they decide to go ahead and get as many yards as they can as possible to set up Ian Williams for an easy kick to make it 10-0. Let's see, can he knock it down?
This will be a 43-yard attempt for Ian Williams. His season-long 32, career-long last year, 49 yards out from a year ago. Snap is good. The kick is way high enough, and the kick is no good. He missed it. And the Citadel defense holds again.
Wow.
Timeout on the field. 6:08 to go in the second quarter. Furman leads by 7. A missed field goal by Ian Williams, and Furman gives the football back to the Citadel, 1st and 10 at its own 25-yard line. Varney Lehman in as the backup quarterback. They have the jet sweep. Here's Jay Graves-Billups. Penalty flags come in flying from all over the place, and Graves-Billups goes down past the 30 up to the 32, but this might be coming back.
Definitely coming back. They're going to see a holding call right there on the right tackle. Ben Brockington, the senior. Thought he was going to probably get away with something right there, but did it right in front of the white hat.
Holding, 73 of the offense. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay first down.
So we take another look at it right here. You see the reverse action right there. And there it is, that hook. Grabbed him in his chest plate. He turned, and that's an easy flag to throw. Self-inflicted negative.
That's one thing that the coaching staff talked about, those sins, self-inflicted negatives. As you said, this team has to limit its mistakes. That was a pretty good gain by Jay Graves-Billups, negated by the holding penalty. Now second down and long, quick throw, almost intercepted. Oh, Travis Blackshear nearly had a pick six.
Travis Blackshear, talk about it, man. His vision and his knack for trying to get to the football, it is impressive. There's been a lot of guys, NFL scouts are very impressed with Travis Blackshear, and he almost gets it. Ball looks like it just kind of lost its spin. Goes right through the hands. Travis Blackshear knows he wished he would have had one. That would have been a pick six had he made that play.
Yeah, ironically, Coach Hendricks said that Blackshear was an offensive player in high school. He was recruited to come here as a corner, and he has been a great corner for this Paladin team the last couple of years. Quick throw over the middle, and the pass is caught. Romello Jones, number 21, makes the quick catch up at the 12-yard line. Third down and long coming up for the Bulldogs.
Really good job. So you see a little bit, you see the safety make a great play. Sees it, comes down on it. Looks like Morey may have been a little bit in zone coverage. Jumps down on it, doesn't let him get it any more yards than necessary after the catch. And that's how you limit a team that's trying to get that momentum going. You go and make a play when you see the opportunity to make it.
4 wide receivers for Grayson Underwood to work with here on third down and 19 for the Citadel. Underwood quickly throws this, batted away in the air and incomplete. Sherrod Cook, number 99, got his big right paw up there, knocked it down, and it brings up fourth down.
One of the transfers that came in this past offseason, Sherrod Cook, settles down, feels something's a little bit amiss because he got back there a little bit too quickly, stops, sees Grayson Underwood get ready to throw the ball, just gets a hand up. That's all you got to do as a defensive lineman. Just get a hand up, and then you cause an incompletion. Great job on third down.
James Platt to kick it away. He's standing right now at his own 2-yard line. Joshua Harris receiving the kick. He's standing at his own 45 for Furman. Pretty good kick here by Platt, and it airs out of bounds, and they'll mark it out, and we get a timeout on the field. 4:54 to go in the second quarter. It's Furman by 7.
To Paladin Stadium, I'm Anna Whitty down on the sideline. Furman quarterback Tyler Huff spent his first 2 seasons at PC. And going into his 4th year, he was told that he wouldn't play. Huff was playing on an ACL injury, and before he came to Furman, he felt in order for his team to win, he always had to give 100%. It took a few games at Furman for Huff to feel comfortable. However, now he knows he has more tools in his arsenal. He doesn't have to do everything by himself. Now he has 58 passing yards in this game.
All right, thanks, Anna. Appreciate the update on Tyler Huff. Yeah, the coaching staff says he's been a great addition to this team. He is the heart and soul of this offense. The offense really does go through him. Here on first down, a handoff, and no gain on the play. But Huff this year, Cole, is tied for the team lead in rushing touchdowns. He and running back Dominic Roberto 4 rushing touchdowns apiece.
Well, Tyler Huff, he's the type of guy where he can do it all. True dual threat quarterback. You know, a lot of people are a little bit shocked about how fast he can be when he's scrambling. I mean, he can get away from some guys. Then Dominic Roberto, that's really the bell cow of this offense when it comes to running the football. Dynamic guy, knows how to get north and south quick.
After no gain on the last play, Roberto gains a couple this time, as he's past the 45 down to the 46, actually the 47-yard line. Third down coming up. And how do you feel about the Furman offense today? It seems like the Citadel has been able to take away what it wants to do.
Well, this is the thing about the Citadel. This is a rivalry football game, all right? If you try to write off this team a little bit too early, they will not write you back. They're that good, and they know what they're doing. They have faith that they can be a really good football team, and they're figuring things out, and you're seeing it today so far. They're getting some momentum.
Third down and 8. Huff pressured as he throws. Passes caught by Ben Ferguson. Has the first down. Fumbles the football, but he fumbles it out of bounds. It's first down for the Paladins inside the 40.
Well, it looks like Tyler Huff had all the pressure in his face right here, had to scramble out of there, throws it on the run. Really good ball right there. Ben Ferguson, way to catch, and then, hey, good thing you're going out of bounds because if that fumble was in, I'm willing to bet that's a turnover.
So now the Paladins inside the Citadel's territory, fresh set of downs, first down and 10 at the 37, and a handoff up the middle again.
Go just a little bit, just inside zone runs. You just want to get some yardage. You got Kendall Thomas. Excuse me, not Kendall Thomas, Mayan Hicks. Really strong runner, really good with getting north and south as well. Furman has a lot of great north and south backs, but also Mayan Hicks is a guy that can be elusive. You can run him side to side, get him out there in space, get him towards the perimeter. Again, that's something Coach Hendricks told us earlier this week that he wants them to be able to do is get the ball on the perimeter and win on those matchups.
Quick throw, Huff, pass is caught at the 25-yard line. Colton Hinton, number 82, makes the grab. It's enough for another Furman first down.
So here you go in an 82. Paladin fans know all about guys that wear 82 as of recently. You're talking about Ryan Miller, a guy that was dynamic for this Paladin team, more of a slot type of guy. There you go. Here's another guy. When you talk about number 82, he's going to be a guy that can do everything that Ryan Miller did.
Trips to the right for Furman on first down. Huff, all kinds of time. Pocket collapses, stays on his feet. Inside the 20, inside the 10, and he is down at the 2-yard line. Actually, the 1. First down, goal to go for Furman coming up.
Like we said, Tyler Huff is a guy that you got to be able to contain. When we talked to the Citadel defense coordinator, Riley Jackson, he told us, hey, we got to be able to contain this guy. We got to put pressure on him. We can't let him get loose. And right there, you see Tyler Huff getting loose. Dual threat quarterback, getting down the field, almost scores a touchdown. He's going to be a guy that they got to find some way to contain him. They got to sit a backer in there to contain him. They got to have the guy on the edge sit there and contain. They got to figure out a way to stop Tyler Huff.
First down and goal to go. 4 cracks at it here for Furman, if it needs it on first down and goal to go from the 1. Penalty flags come in. So no penalty flag on the play. Timeout Furman. And we'll take a quick break here in the second quarter. 7-0 Furman on ESPN+. 24 to go in the second quarter. Beautiful day for Southern Conference college football. Furman leads the Citadel 7-0. First down and goal to go for Furman at the Citadel 1-yard line. A chance to really score again and double its lead here in the first half.
Here they go right now. Looks like they're in 12 personnel here. 1 back, 2 tight ends.
Hinton in motion, the handoff up the middle, Mayan Hicks. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Furman. Mayan Hicks, the 5'11", 212 redshirt sophomore from DeSoto, Texas, gets on the board.
And here we go. We look at the replay here. So as I mentioned, 12 personnel, 1 back, 2 tight ends. And right here, they're going to go with a duo run here. Like I mentioned earlier, this variation of inside zone. Duo typically happens when you run away from the tight ends. And you see really good job blocking up front. Easy touchdown for Mayan Hicks to die for it.
Axel LaPro on for the extra point. He is 9 for 9 on PATs this year. 60 out of 62 in his Furman career. And actually, instead, it's going to be Ian Williams instead of LaPro, and now they go to a timeout again. Minute 21 to go here in the second quarter. Furman leads at 14-0 here on ESPN+. Greenville, South Carolina, 14-0. Furman with the lead on the Citadel. Coming up at halftime, the SoCon Weekly with Jason Patterson. First half highlights and stats, and we'll take a look around the SoCon scoreboard from this afternoon. Coming up at halftime, all presented by BMW. And Furman will kick off That'll sail in and out of the end zone, touchback, and the Citadel will get the football back, 1st and 10 at its own 25-yard line. Cole, meant to ask you earlier in the game, this year, new rule change in football. You were an offensive lineman, played here at Furman, center for the team. This year, no clock stoppage after first downs are made except in the final 2 minutes of a half. Do you like that change of the rule this year?
On the standpoint of the game goes by faster, sure, but in talking about you're trying to make a comeback, absolutely not, because it kind of sucks that you got to get to the ball, you got to hustle to it. It's going to tire out a big man real quick.
Underwood throws and pass is incomplete. Looking for Malachi Taylor, one of his wide receivers, number 5 in white. Incomplete pass, stops the clock, minute 17 to go in the half, 2nd down and 10.
Really good pressure up front. That probably helped force that pass go a little bit aired for a foul ball. Interior twist by Matthew Sachoka. And one of the interior defensive linemen looks like the nose guard.
Underwood over the middle, pass is caught. Jay Graves Billups makes the catch. He has enough for the first down, a gain of 10, and they'll move the chains.
So talking about you can't give up a lot of yards right here. You got to be able to have guys to sit down, and here they go. Citadel's moving fast.
Quick throw to the left side, pass is caught by Malachi Taylor. Tiptoes his way down the sideline, has enough for the first down inside the 50, down to the 48.
This is a time where you don't want to have too much cushion when it comes to these plays. You want to be able to have these DBs step up a little bit more and play a little bit tighter. Because right here, you got to make a tackle right there. Michael Robinson, you got to wrap up.
So the Citadel, which has really dominated this game from a time of possession standpoint, still no points at the board. 1:02 to go in the half, down 14 to nothing. Underwood over the middle, passes caught by Jay Graves Billups again. A gain of 8, down to the 40, brings up 2nd down and 2.
So you'll see another thing too, what the Paladin defense is doing. They're going man coverage across the board. One guy playing middle of the field here.
Underwood to Taylor, and that's incomplete. He was pushed out of bounds as he tried to make the catch. And the Citadel, by the way, has all 3 timeouts remaining in the half.
Yeah, you want to be able to keep those, especially if you stay in bounds, but good job forcing the ball out. Michael Robinson.
So Micah Robinson plays a role in making that pass incomplete. 3rd down and 2 now for the Citadel at the Furman 38. Cooper Wallace, burst of speed, lowers the shoulder, has enough for the first down. Flag comes in late from the back official.
Be interesting that'll be. You can tell Powell's probably expecting a little bit more of a pass. Defense, coverage-wise, had a too high look. Probably covered 2. But right there, great decision to go with the run up the middle.
Personal foul, face mask. Number 39 of the defense. 15-yard penalty will be added to the end of the run. Includes an automatic first down.
Well, that's a sin for the Paladins today instead of for the Citadel. Self-inflicted negatives, a face mask penalty, 15 yards added on to the end of the run. Now the ball way back inside the red zone for the Citadel.
There you go, Evan DiMaggio. Oh, yeah, he got a good handful of it too. Evan DiMaggio trying to come in to make a play, and you get caught up in the moment and you have a reckless mistake like that, extends a drive.
Here's Underwood, quick throw to the left side, passes caught. Dervon Pesnell, he has the first down and he's out of bounds. The clock will stop here on first downs if it gets another one here before the halftime break. Clock stops inside the last couple of minutes of each half.
Seems like the officials were discussing that play.
And I did not hear what the officials said, did you? Oh, they ruled it incomplete, okay. So the officials did discuss it on the sideline. Incomplete pass, not a catch by Dervon Pesnell.
Yep.
Perhaps his foot was out of bounds.
As both feet were coming down, that left foot was on that, was right out of bounds. Good call by the official seeing that. But it looks like they may take another chance to review it. take another look at it here. Oh.
Does the right foot come down first in bounds?
It looks like it for a second. Let's take another look here. I think the right foot.
Catch.
Yep. I think that right foot is down. I think there's going to be second and short here. I think this is the best look we'll get. Yep.
It's one of those bang bang plays. Tap tap.
Yep.
Yep.
So looks like
this should be reversed.
Yeah, I agree with you right there, bro. Definitely a play that more likely will get reversed. That's pretty good concentration, athleticism. You get that foot down, that right foot stays in, and that's where the college rules come in handy. Had this been the NFL, yeah, that's an incompletion, but really great job, you know, being able to, you know, get a play, get some yards, and get you even closer to the end zone. Because I don't think the Citadel wants to get a field goal here. I think they want the touchdown. And if I'm them, I'd want the touchdown too.
And it looks like the verdict is in.
After review, the pass was caught and completed. Will be second down at the 15-yard line. The clock will start on the snap.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it's the right call by the officials reviewing that. Really good decision and determining that it was, you know, caught in bounds. So second and short, second and 3, and the Citadel will continue to drive.
A crucial drive here for the Citadel. Needs to get some points. Down 2 touchdowns. It's a team that only averages scoring 6 points per game so far through 5 games this year. 34 seconds to go in the half. Underwood into the end zone, looking for Jay Graves Billups, over his head, incomplete. And now 3rd down and 3. And you got to think, if you're the Citadel, you want to get 7 points on this trip, not 3.
Yeah, you want to be able to get those points going, because you don't want to be in a position where if you actually want to be in a position where you can get some momentum going. You want to score that touchdown. You come back at the half. You know, the team is juiced up. They're ready to go. And then you're in a dogfight. And I think that's exactly what the Citadel wants to be in.
Underwood, quick throw, left side, batted away and incomplete, looking for Malachi Taylor. As Micah Robinson got a hand on it, and it brings up 4th down.
So this is really defensive back teach tape here. Really good job. Doesn't get there too early to get a pass interference called. And Micah Robinson slips that hand through there to disrupt the catch. And there you go, incompletion. Great rep by Micah Robinson.
So the field goal unit coming on as the Citadel wants to get some kind of points on this drive. 4th down and 3 at the 15. And now they're lining up with a little swinging gate. Quick throw, pass is caught. And they have the 1st down, and the clock will stop here momentarily to move the chains.
Specialist play, man.
As a Jack McCall made the catch.
You're right there, the Paladin defense, they got to be better disciplined on that, and you got to be able to have guys defend in different spots, and snapped it. Hey, he snapped it and then also ended up catching it. That's pretty impressive right there, Brock. I wish I could have been able to do that.
So the kicker, Colby Kinter, with the pass to Jack McCall, and they get the 1st down on a trick play inside the 5-yard line. 1st down, goal to go. 2 timeouts remaining in the half for this Citadel. 14-0 Furman here in the 2nd quarter.
There's a Pat McAfee somewhere smiling because of that play right there, Brock. Really great play call too. Special teams for the Citadel this year, you know, they have not shied away from taking chances. You know, it's not out of, you know, being desperate. It's because they feel confident enough to do it, and it showed right there.
1st down, goal to go for the Citadel at the Furman 2-yard line with 22 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Underwood, the play fake, throws into the end zone. Pass is overthrown, incomplete, and no flags on the play. Brings up 2nd down and goal.
There you go. A little bit more of that wishbone triple option offense. Kind of what the Citadel's more used to running in the past. There with the play fake, Barton getting in there. I don't know if that little bit of pressure kind of helps disrupt that pass from being completed. But still, you look in the end zone, that coverage was really good. Just kind of swarmed the receiver and an overthrow, and there's an incompletion. Second down.
Second down and goal from the 2. In motion is Tyler Cherry. The handoff up the middle, and not much gained there. Brings up third down. Clock stops. Looks like a timeout taken by the Citadel. 14 seconds remaining in the quarter.
That was a great play by the Paladin defense right there. Didn't get fooled by anything. Saw the handoff right here, midline right there. And guess who it is? The 7th year, the captain, Matthew Sachoka, makes the tackle for loss. And you know what, Brock? They're kind of looking like a travel pillow, okay? The defense is just on the running back's neck on that play. It's just, you got to be able to swarm. You got to be able to swarm, especially in the red zone. I think that's what the Paladin defense wants to pride themselves on.
Brings up second down and goal from the 3. A loss of 1 yard in the play. Back to the 3. Citadel wants to get 6, not 3, on this trip. A chance to cut that 14-point lead at half with a touchdown and a point after if it succeeds on this possession.
Here we go, the Citadel in here. 12 personnel.
Underwood in the shotgun. Underwood, little reverse. Dervon Pesnell stays on his feet, and now he goes down. A huge loss of the play with 5 seconds to go in the quarter. Timeout is called, 2 seconds to go. Big stop by Furman's D. And Furman actually got the football back. Furman forces a fumble, and it's Furman ball.
Wow, where did they get the play out? But that's 3 turnovers from this Paladin defense right here. You see the reverse. Great tackle to come off. All right. Doesn't complete it. Here we go. He drops the football. He can't drop the money. Braden Gilby, another graduate player for this Paladin defense, gets the ball. And there you go. Another turnover. Self-inflicted negatives, Brock.
That is the 3rd turnover of the day, as Cole said. The 12th takeaway by the Furman defense here this season.
Yeah, and right here now you just be in victory formation. You take it into the half, regroup. There's some things that this Paladin offense, they got to clean up and get going. But for the Citadel, though, they keep this Paladin offense to only 14 points. I know we don't want, just pat on the backs for, just being here, but they're actually playing some really good football. This is not a bad Citadel football team. They're just still figuring things out. They're trying to get into a good rhythm, and offensively, they were there.
Conference. Furman versus the Citadel. Brock Bowling, Cole Neely, and Awedi with you, and getting ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. Second half kickoff here coming up from Greenville, South Carolina. Furman will receive the second half kickoff. And a little onside kick here by the Citadel. It's recovered by Furman, though. What a gamble by the Citadel, and that's a sin right there, a self-inflicted negative for the Bulldogs.
I admire Coach Drayton's, want to do that. The thing about it, you got to execute the onside kick, and those have a very low percentage of working. But let's look here. So it just barely gets over, and I mean, honestly, great job by the Paladins just having the awareness to get on that as quick as they can. And I've seen an onside kick get returned before in the past, and if it wasn't for that tackle made right there, well, we would have been looking at a probably 20-0 ball game.
And good field position for Tyler Huff in this Furman offense. 1st and 10 at the Citadel 43. Huff, the handoff, Dominic Roberto. Off tackle right. Gains about 7, maybe 6, and brings up second down.
Great zone run to open it up. First play in the series in the first half was an interception. They decided to go with the run here. Great decision. 23 runs to 13 passes.
On second down, Huff. Again, Dominic Roberto, and bangs forward, has enough for the first down. Oh, no, they seem just shy. Knee went down a little bit earlier than anticipated. Brings up 3rd down and short.
And there you go. Paladins going with a split inside zone look right here. And just right there, that's a great play to get that penetration in, coming through the gap, and make a tackle for a 3rd and short.
Dominic Roberto, preseason first team All-SoCon this year, 25 career rushing touchdowns. He and Tyler Huff tied for the team lead in rushing touchdowns this year, 4 apiece for the Furman offense. 3rd down and a short 1. Roberto has the first down, then a little bit more, and they'll move the chains. I know you say you like the idea of that onside kick by the Citadel. Did it surprise you, though?
It kind of did. I'm not going to lie to you, right? It surprised me because I wasn't expecting it. But it makes sense to do that, considering you have, again, a team that has nothing to lose here.
Pass caught on the far sideline. Mason Pline, the tight end, makes the catch near the sideline.
And here we go. Just a little quick route, just releasing the tight end out there to the flats. Again, when we talked to Coach Hendricks, he said the perimeter is somewhere they wanted to win at. So you want to get the ball out there. You want to get your playmakers out there, whether it's running the football, in the perimeter,
no foul on the play.
throwing the football in the perimeter. You just want to find ways to get it out there, get those one-on-one matchups, see can the Citadel's defensive backs, their linebackers, fit against your skill players on offense, and just see who's going to come out on top. And right now, the Paladins doing a great job of coming out on top.
They threw a penalty flag on the play late. Then the officials discussed it, decided no personal foul was called and needed on that play. So they called first down and make it a 2nd down and 5. Here is Huff, breaks down the pressure inside the 20, and he scoots out of bounds at the 19-yard line. Has enough for a Furman first down.
And we look here, the Citadel defense actually did a great job here. So great protection to start off with, getting a little bit of drive up the middle by the interior rush, and then Tyler Huff just finds that little gap, finds that little hole, gets moving. You got to have somebody in contain to keep their eyes on Tyler Huff, so that way you don't have plays like that where Huff gets away and he gets a big yardage.
New set of downs for Furman, first down and 10. They fake the handoff to Roberto. They throw to the left side. Kendall Dean spins off a tackler inside the red zone down to the 18.
Let's come here, just a little wide receiver screen pass out there off the RPO action. It's not much out of that. Really good defensive play by the Citadel coming in and making the tackle and not giving up big yardage.
Gain of 1, 2nd down and 9. At the Citadel 18. Handoff, Roberto inside the 10, and he has more yardage down to the 5-yard line. Inside the 5 for the first down. First down, goal to go for Furman at the 5-yard line.
I think we can all agree that was a great run, but let's look at this block right here by Mayan Hicks. Boom! And then he's going to stand over. That's a taunting penalty, but hey, that's how you go in. You go and make a statement right there. Here's another look. Great job by Mayan Hicks. Get a great block out there in space. And then Dominic Roberto, he's a big back. It's hard to tackle him.
And the player shaken up on the play for the Bulldogs. It's number 93, Chris Iverson, limping off the field. Looks to be okay. Just going to take a play off here. And for Furman, first down, goal to go from the 5. Already got the football back on a short field on the unsuccessful onside kick attempt by the Citadel. And now moving down the field, 5 yards away from pay dirt, up 14-0 early on in the second half of play of the third quarter.
And here we go, Paladins right here in 21 personnel, 2 backs, 1 tight end. Expect the handoff. False start, really.
And here's Roberto into the end zone. He goes, and it's a touchdown for Furman. Dominic Roberto, 5th rushing touchdown of the season, number 26 in his Furman career.
So here's the replay here. Mason Pline actually gets up a little bit early. Surprised the officials didn't throw a flag for a false start. But still, really good job following your blockers and then scoring right here. There's the action. Really good sell-off by the center, Wyatt Hughes, pinning the nose guard. And here's Axel LaPro for an extra point.
A chance to make it a 3-touchdown lead here in the third quarter. LaPro's kick is up right through the middle of the kick. Is good. And while we have a moment, let's go down to the sidelines, get an update from our sideline reporter, Anna Whitty.
Thanks, Brock. Citadel head coach Maurice Drain, coming out of the locker room at halftime, talked about his offense, saying, we're shooting ourselves in the foot. With 88 yards of passing offense, he wants to see his offense continue to take what the Furman defense is giving them as it pertains to limiting the opportunities that Furman has the ball. He says he wants to see his offense just to continue to hold on to it. Brock?
All right, thanks, Anna. So Furman with a short field moves down the field, scores another touchdown, a 3-touchdown lead here at home at Paladin Stadium. 11:33 to go, third quarter. And that was not what the Citadel wanted to begin the third quarter. Short field, gambled on the onside kick attempt. Short field for Furman, scores a touchdown. And now leads it by 3 touchdowns, 21-0. Ensuing kickoff, and this will sail into the end zone. A touchback, 1st and 10, the Citadel at the 25. So now the Citadel with its first possession of the third quarter. Down 3 touchdowns, and Grayson Underwood, the quarterback, comes back into the game to run the offense for the Bulldogs. Wallace is the running back, 3 receivers, and the man in motion right now is Jay Graves Phillips, and the handoff to Cooper Wallace, and he gains a couple. Gain of 3 officially out to the 28-yard line, brings up 2nd down and 7. The coaching staff talked about Cooper Wallace. They say he does whatever you ask of him at 100% effort. Very good at seeing plays develop, has a good skill set, says he doesn't flinch. And that's what you need in a running back for this team.
Exactly. You want to have a guy that's Mr. Reliable for you, and that's exactly what Cooper Wallace is for this offense.
Wallace again, 2 times in a row. At the 31-yard line, he goes down, brings up third down for the Citadel. Let's go back to the sidelines and Anna.
Running back Cooper Wallace came to the Citadel as a quarterback. During the COVID season, the Citadel was actually short on running backs, and since the offense already had 2 quarterbacks set, the coaching staff decided to move Wallace into the running back role, also giving him those minutes on the field. Wallace said the transition wasn't that different, and he was really happy to see himself on the field. In fact, he felt he could even stand to lose a few pounds because he was getting hit less than the quarterbacks were.
All right, thanks, Anna. So, interesting story there. Sometimes you got to do whatever it takes to make the team better, right?
Hey, whatever it takes. You don't ask any questions, you just do it.
That pass was nearly intercepted by the Furman defense. Pass incomplete. And now the punter will come out for the Citadel in Colby Kinter, number 99. Correction, the punter is James Platt, number 90. Joshua Harris to receive the kick, standing at his own 25, lets it bounce, and is he going to pick it up? He will not, I don't think so. Wisely elects not to gamble. The ball rolls inside the 10, and it'll be downed by the Citadel at around the 7-yard line. Timeout on the field, 10:09 to go, third quarter. Furman leads it by 3 touchdowns here on ESPN+. Take a look at the SoCon standings entering today. You see Chattanooga, Western Carolina, Furman all undefeated in league play. Cole, who's it going to come down to down the stretch here during the season?
Well, I'll tell you what, as of right now, I still like Furman's number 1, Western Carolina 2, and Chattanooga at 3. But depending on how Western Carolina plays against Chat later on, might like Chat to be the number 1 team.
And here's a burst of speed by the quarterback, Tyler Huff. Past the 40, goes out of bounds at the 45-yard line. You and I were just talking during the break. We have not seen any explosive plays today by either team until now.
Somebody must have us tapped in down there, because there it is. Read option. Great job on the cut block in the backfield. And then Tyler Huff, I thought he was going to throw up the deuces to pull a Tyreek Hill and say, you're too slow to catch me, but he ends up getting caught. Still, big explosive play, and we haven't seen a lot of explosive plays so far at this game on either side of the ball on offense.
And number 17, Carson Walter, shaken up on the field for the Citadel. And now they'll get the teams back onto the field, and we'll resume play after that big run by Tyler Huff all the way out to the 47-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the Furman Paladins, first down and 10. Huff, the handoff. Roberto. You know, he's played well today despite having some ankle issues this week. He's looked pretty good.
Yeah, you know, we talked to Coach Hendricks earlier this week, and he said we wanted to limit Dominic Roberto a little bit, not to give him too many touches. But, you know, he said on Friday that he was going through everything full speed. He looked really good, so didn't see a reason to withhold any, touches. And here we are with him getting the bulk of the carries.
5'11", 231 grad student from Fayetteville, North Carolina, gains a couple. Actually, they say no gain in the play. 2nd and 10. Here's Roberto up the gut, and he gains a few yards and a few more after that. He's down inside the 50, down to the 47-yard line, brings up 3rd down for the Dens.
They go back with the split zone action here, and Mason Pline gives just enough. We want to see him get a little bit better at securing that block on the outside. That way it can help Dominic Roberto get a few more yards out of that run, and might have probably picked up that 1st down had he had a better block.
Trips receivers to the right for Huff and Furman on 3rd down and 4 yards to go. It's Shefflett, Ferguson, and Joshua Harris, the 3 receivers on the right. On 3rd down, Huff has time, airs it out down the sideline, pass is caught, and going out of bounds is the tight end, Mason Pline, and he has the 1st down for the Furman Paladins.
Yeah, and Mason Pline's a guy that there have been a lot of NFL scouts. They've been in the building. They've been really intrigued by him. 6'7", 260 pounds. Coach Hendricks talked about it. He said, we didn't really have a true tight end when we had Ryan Miller here. You know, he's more of a slot guy. Mason Pline fits that description of what a prototypical NFL tight end is.
New set of downs for Furman, 1st and 10. Huff has time. Now the pocket collapses. Penalty flag thrown in the backfield. Huff inside the 15, down to the 10-yard line. Fumbles the ball, but he was already down. Might be coming back, though, Cole. Flag on the play.
Yeah, anytime you see a flag in the backfield, I would assume it's holding.
Holding, 65 of the offense. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay first.
It's on Blake Hundley, the 6'3", 290 redshirt junior.
Yeah, here you go at left guard right here. Little things that Blake didn't realize, and I don't know. I think that's just a good finish. I think that's just a good finish.
There's Clay Hendricks, head coach of Furman. In his 7th season, the 2017 SoCon Coach of the Year. Played at Furman in the early to mid-'80s. Former assistant coach here for 20 years. Went to the Air Force, assistant coach there for 10 seasons. Got the call back to Furman to be the head man in 2017. Swing pass right, it goes to Wayne Anderson, and he has no gain. In fact, he lost a couple of yards on the play.
And so when we look at this play here, you can see there has to be some type of miscommunication error. Because Kendall Dean, either he's supposed to be blocking right there on the safety or the cornerback right there, but he decides he doesn't really get a great block on him, and he's kind of looks like he's trying to go forward to whoever made that tackle in the backfield. And so there you see that miscommunication, and that's where the Furman offense, they got to get better at fixing if they want to continue to be a top 5 team in the FCS.
Anderson in motion. Huff, pocket collapses. He's going to run. He has good speed, and he fights his way inside the 35 down to the 34-yard line. Brings up 3rd down and long.
So you see Tyler Huff, I mean, hey, he doesn't take a lot of stuff. And you see he had a little bit of an active performance that happens. But let's look at the replay here. So Tyler Huff's looking out that way. Looks like they want to go with the screen. Doesn't see it. Just plants his foot in the ground. Then lowers his shoulder and trucks the defender. And then you had a Citadel player take his towel, and Tyler Huff not having it. And then you see a little bit of an active performance.
3rd down and long for Furman. 3rd down, 12 yards to go. Huff to the right side. Pass is caught by Kendall Dean. He has the 1st down inside the red zone and inside the 15 out of the 14-yard line. 1st down and 10 coming up for Furman.
It's a great job by Kendall Dean selling the curl. And it looks like that he was going to go for maybe a post or on a go route. Settles in full speed, stops. There you go for the curl. And good job, Tyler Huff. Ball right on the money. Good yards after the catch right here.
So Furman moving the football down the field. New set of downs inside 6 minutes to go in the third. Up by 3 touchdowns, 21-0. Huff again on the run. Dumps it off to the right sideline, and it's incomplete. He's looking for Dominic Roberto out of the backfield. Couldn't quite hang on to it. Second down and 10.
And right there, Tyler Huff, if you see your running back getting that tight to the sideline and you throw a ball like that behind him, something bad could have happened. You would rather see him just say, all right, it's not there. Yes, he's open. I'm either going to put it on the money or just stick my foot in the ground. I'll just go get those yards myself.
Huff, good dual threat quarterback for this team. He can pass well, runs well, scrambles when the pocket collapses. One of the better rushers on this team in this Furman offense. Quick throw, passes, batted away and incomplete. Penalty flag comes in late, actually 2. And looks like this is going to go against Furman. As the officials sorted out, Mason Pline was gesturing that he felt like he didn't do anything wrong, but he may have.
And it might have just been the reaction when that happened, because it looked like it could have been pass interference. And then there was also the hit that came across and hit Pline, and you can tell he didn't like that hit, and he got up and got into the face of the defender. But I think that flag was already out when that happened, before that happened.
The officials get together, and this is a long discussion. But they're working as a team, asking each other, what did you see? And trying to come up with a proper call here.
There are 2 fouls on the play, both committed by the defense. Pass interference, defense, number 2. The penalty is a first down at the spot of the foul. After the play, personal foul, targeting, number 2. Previous play is under further review.
So it's a double whammy on Thomas Wyatt, the linebacker, called for pass interference and called for targeting. They'll go to the monitor to see if they can confirm the targeting.
So yeah, let's look at it here. Ball's out, obvious pass interference right there, a little bit too early, and then yes. Looks like he's leading with the crown of his helmet, and that's what gets that reaction out of Pline right here. One more angle, one more good look at it. Yes. It looks like that face mask got there before that shoulder or that arm did.
So they call targeting by rule. They have to go to the monitor to confirm. If it's confirmed, then he will be disqualified for the rest of the game.
And it looks like it may be heading that way because he did lead with the crown on his helmet. And, these penalties come in place where you're trying to protect players, you're trying to reduce the risk of injury and head trauma. And, it's a very serious thing in the sport. Taking hits to the head, and by the looks of that, it feels like we may have a targeting call for sure that'll be called.
So replay review. That's Thomas Wyatt, 6'3", 220, redshirt sophomore from McKeesport, Pennsylvania. No sacks, no interceptions this year. Last year had 2 sacks, 30 total tackles, 11 games played a year ago. He's one of the linebackers on this team.
After the review, the DPI was committed by number 3 of the defense, and there is no targeting on the play, and number 2 can stay in for the remainder of the game.
Interesting.
Very interesting call, because the replay, it looked like it was targeting, but hey, the official said it wasn't. We're going to live by that and keep it going.
So Melvin Ravenel, they say, they're number 3 in white for the Citadel. He's called for the pass interference. That'll be accepted by Furman. The targeting foul initially called in the field has been reversed, and Thomas Wyatt gets to stay in the game.
Either way, now you're deep in the red zone here, close to scoring, because that pass interference penalty will stick. So it's just a matter of what do you call here?
So Furman up 3 touchdowns. It led by 2 touchdowns at the break. The Citadel tried an onside kick to begin the third quarter. It was unsuccessful. Furman had a short field, got a touchdown, and now it's knocking on the door again. Up 3 touchdowns past the midway point of the third quarter. Furman 3-1, winning its season opener here against Tennessee Tech, losing in week 2 at South Carolina, then back-to-back wins at Kennesaw State, winning at home against 21st ranked Mercer last time they played a couple of weeks ago, bye week last week. Now back to the friendly confines of Paladin Stadium here in Greenville. 1st and 10 for the Paladins. Huff rolls right, pass is caught by Joshua Harris, and he spins out of bounds at the 6.
And so the Paladins are going to come out here in 12 personnel, and they're going to go a little bit sell the fake right here on the bootleg. There goes Josh Harris, and that's been the guy that's been really reliable for this Paladin offense. And this is his 3rd season, played as a true freshman, came out of Noonan High School, has been a guy that they've been able to depend on ever since then, and he's gotten a lot bigger, he's gotten a lot stronger. They've been really pleased with his progress. Coach Hendricks has told us a lot about Josh Harris and what he has meant for this Paladin team.
Nick Cannon, Colton Hinton in on the right side of the formation as wide receivers. 2nd down and 4 for the Dins. At the 6, Colton Hinton turns the corner into the end zone. Touchdown, Furman. Colton Hinton scores a touchdown rushing for the Paladins. That's his 1st rushing touchdown of the season.
And here we go, just a little pop pass right here on the jet motion. And then, you know, I talked about it earlier. Wayne Anderson Jr. used to be the fastest player on this team. I talked to Coach Hendricks, and he was comparing Wayne Anderson Jr. and Colton Hinton. He actually said Colton Hinton was beating Wayne Anderson and Gassers during summer conditioning and has been named the fastest player on this Paladin team.
And the extra point is good. Then a timeout of the field. 4:48 to go in the third quarter. It's all Furman. Up 28-0. You're watching Furman football in the Southern Conference here on ESPN+. 8 to go in the third quarter. Here's a look at the Furman Paladins' upcoming schedule. And you see games against a couple of ranked opponents, at least currently ranked this week. Western Carolina, Chattanooga. Then in November, VMI, Wofford. Furman, the 4th ranked team in the nation in the FCS, having a great season so far. 3-1 in the year, 1-0 in the SoCon, and up big, 4 touchdowns on the Citadel here in the third quarter. And the Citadel runs it out. And out to the 23-yard line is where Furman, the Citadel will take over, 1st down and 10. What do you think about Furman taking on a couple of ranked opponents later on this month?
Well, I'll tell you what, whatever happens later on today with Western Carolina and Chattanooga will kind of determine the pace of the season. And if I'm the SoCon, I'd probably make SoCon game of the week October 21st for when Furman and Western Carolina play each other. By far, that's going to be the game where all the eyes are going to be on. Kerwin Bell has that offense jamming, and I can't wait to see what happens.
Play action. Underwood quickly throws, finds Jay Graves Billups, and he gains a few yards. He's out to the 29-yard line. They call Jay Graves Billups the Swiss Army knife wide receiver of this team. He can do a lot.
Yeah, you can see it right there. Great job getting it out in space. Makes a great route. Gets the ball, catches the pass, and then you get 6 yards out of that. You just want to get your offense moving. You want to be able to generate some momentum for your quarterback. Has struggled a lot so far in this game. We want to give him some easy throws.
Crawford gets the carry. One of the few times we've called his name here today. Past the 35. He has the 1st down. And
really having that in there, not to snap it right there and there, but it kind of revealed Braden Gilby was going to come in for an 8-gap blitz. He does make it through, gets past both the center and the guard, but just does not get close enough to make a tackle on the running back. Frees him up to get a 1st down.
New set of downs, 1st and 10 for the Citadel. Grayson Underwood finds Tyler Cherry, one of his wide receivers. Makes the catch, goes out of bounds. Tyler Cherry, named to the SoCon All-Freshman team a couple of years ago. 6'1", 195 junior from Piedmont, South Carolina. And the Citadel offense looking a little more smoothly with its operation here on this possession. Couple of first downs, 2nd down and 4. Underwood up the middle. Johnny Crawford has another first down for the Citadel inside the 50 and inside Furman territory.
So we can see another option play, a little midline right here. And right there, that's just a really good job by the offensive line, collapsing everything down to the left, and it opens up a big hole. It is too much for that read defender to play the quarterback and then also play the handoff. And so great decision by Grayson Underwood handing the ball off.
Movement on the line, flags come in. And of course, everybody pointing over to the opposite team, saying they moved first.
Offside, defense, number 46. In the neutral zone, causing a lineman to react. 5-year penalty, remains first down.
So Alex Mayer, the bandit linebacker, he lines up in the neutral zone, offsides.
And there's been a lot of offsides, encroachment penalties for this Paladin defense. They got to start keying the football.
Now Varney Lehman in there is the quarterback this time. The quick handoff, now it's a reverse. The other quarterback, Grayson Underwood, has it, throws over the sideline, and it's caught by Cooper Wallace, the running back, and he has a first down inside the 10. Razzle-dazzle play and a first down as both quarterbacks got in on that play.
Hey, you got to give your flowers to Patrick Covington, the offensive coordinator for the Citadel. You see Underwood go out there, and you kind of have a feeling the trick play is coming, and it does. But then he comes back, throws the ball, a little bit of a flea flicker, and wide open. Cooper Wallace, that's their guy who does everything, and then just knocks around 2 defenders. They can't bring him down. Great play by the Citadel offense.
And now the Citadel, first down and goal inside the 10 of the 9-yard line. Underwood, handoff, Johnny Crawford, he lowers that shoulder, goes down to the 5-yard line, brings up 2nd down and goal. This is the best the Citadel offense has looked all game.
And then that's what you got to do. You got to build up momentum. You got to be able to find things that work, and that's how this team is going to start getting better, how they're going to start scoring more points, get these games a lot closer, and start then winning football games. They're figuring out what exactly will work against these good teams.
2nd down and goal from the 5, and here's Johnny Crawford. He spins his way into the end zone. Touchdown, the Citadel. Johnny Crawford with the touchdown run, his 2nd rushing touchdown of the season.
Great run by Johnny Crawford. Here we go again. Just a handoff on the inside. Guys just can't make a tackle. He spins and he keeps rumbling and grumbling, and then there he is into the end zone. Great play, great decision by Grayson Underwood on the handoff, and the Citadel is now got some blood in on this game.
Colby Kittner on for the extra point, and it is up, and it is no good. Well, the Citadel is averaging 6 points per game this year, and it has 6 right now. Timeout on the floor, minute 12 to go in the 3rd quarter. The Furman Paladins lead at 28-6. The doink off the upright for the Citadel. Still after the touchdown and the missed extra point from the Citadel, Furman leads at 28-6, and the Bulldogs will kick off here late in the 3rd quarter. And the Bulldogs go deep this time, and Joshua Harris will take it out from his own goal line and past the 30, all the way down to the 34-yard line. That's where Furman will take over, 1st down and 10. To the sidelines we go for an update. Here's Anna Whitty.
Thank you, Brock. After Furman's last touchdown, the entire Citadel coaching staff turned to themselves and said, that one was on me. They took full responsibility for how their defensive line was lined up against the Furman offense. As soon as the players came off the field, the entire coaching staff went up to their players and continued to encourage them with how much time is left on the board.
All right, thanks, Anna. Our sideline reporter today doing a great job. Brock Bowling, Cole Neely, and Anna Whitty here in Paladin Stadium. Late 3rd quarter, minute 5 to go in the frame. And the Paladins completely in control, up 28-6. Dominic Roberto up the gut and gains a few up to the 38. Correction, it was Jaquan Smith who got the carry. Jaquan Smith, number 21. Gain of 5, second down and 5 for the Paladins as we're inside of 1 minute to go in the third. And I got to think if you're Furman, just got to run out the clock here into the third, all of the fourth, and try and get this W.
Yeah, right now this would be a good chance to go ahead and start refining your run plays, getting better at getting some of these younger guys that may have not had as many touches in the game. Just hand it off, let them get used to that action.
And a short run by Smith again. And this quite possibly could be the final play of the third quarter, as they haven't even started the play clock yet. We're inside of 10 seconds to go in the third, and Furman will just let the third quarter clock run out, and we go to the fourth. After 3 complete, it is Furman 28 and the Citadel 6. Back for the fourth quarter after this on ESPN+. It out in the Citadel's favor, but then Furman has taken over.
Yeah, you know, it's been a lot of those sins that have happened so far in this game for the Citadel, and that's what's caused this Furman offense to hold the ball a lot longer.
Huff quickly throws to the right side. Pass is incomplete, or was it? Yes, it was complete to Brock Chappell, the tight end. Somehow hung on to it, got a first down.
You see right here. Yep, that's a completed pass, just fumbled it out of bounds, but got those first 2 steps in and technically made a football move, as they will say, and that's a completed pass.
Out to the 45-yard line, 1st and 10, Furman up 28-6. Early moments, fourth quarter.
Getting some under center back in it.
And the play fake by Huff goes over the top, down the field, man open, no, it's incomplete. Looking for Joshua Harris, he was open, just couldn't quite get it to Harris down the field, and it brings up second down.
Saw Harris wide open right here. The play action fake here under center. Haven't been really under center a lot this season, and Tyler Huff just has to deliver that ball just a little bit. Just too much air on it. Has to take a little bit of air off of that pass, and it would have hit Joshua Harris in stride over there going on the post. Would have been a huge play and probably a touchdown.
Had he scored, it would have been his first touchdown reception of the season, and getting a negative play rushing wise is Furman. Jaquan Smith is smothered up for a loss in the play, back to the 40.
Great job by the Citadel now. It's third down, you get some penetration here, and right there, that's really on, looks like the tackle right there, Ryan Lamb. Ryan Lamb has to get his hat across. He has to block that guy that penetrates. That would have helped Jaquan Smith at least figure out if he needs to make a cut, try to get back inside, or just continue to outrun or continue to run to get on the edge.
Loss of 5 in the play brings up 3rd down and 15. Huff fumbles the football, picks it up, and down he goes. Loss in the play of 1, back to the 39, brings up 4th down.
Really sloppy drive by the Paladins right there, and you can see it right here. Gonna go a little bit of read option here, and knocks the ball, kind of just falls out of there. I don't know what exactly happened, but Huff fumbles it, gets back on it, and prevents a turnover, but still very sloppy half by the Paladin offense. But hey, one bad gain is another man's treasure. Now the Citadel has a chance to put some more points on the board.
Ryan Levy booms a kick, and fair catch signal made just inside the 20, and a timeout of the field. 13-11 to go in the game. It's all Furman here in Greenville this afternoon. First half, as the Citadel had some moments of good play, just couldn't put any points on the board. It has 6 on the board right now, and there's a pass caught by the tight end, Patrick McSweeney, keeps the toes in bounds, and he has a first down out of the 40.
And you can see right now, the Citadel offense are finding ways to create plays, and they're clicking right here. And this is just, it looks like good coverage to start off, and then right there, just way to adjust to the ball, know your quarterback, and understand where that ball placement's at.
Pass caught by wide receiver Hakeem Monroe, number 82 in white, and he is out of bounds, makes the catch at the 46. Second down and 4 for the Paladins. Here's Underwood, throws it deep down the left sideline. Is that ball caught by Monroe? It is. Over the shoulder catch, a beauty of a play made by Hakeem Monroe.
I'll tell you what, Hakeem Monroe, he's showing up for this offense. Really good route coming down. Looks like he had him just straight on the go route right here. Boom. Blackshear loses him a little bit in coverage. And then there it is. Beautiful pass.
And does he get the foot in bounds? I believe he did. There's the... Wow, he did.
Yeah.
Wow. And... it's under further review. And in live play from up here, it looked like it was, might have been caught, might have not been caught in bounds, but the replay will confirm this, and this should not take too long.
Yeah.
Clay Hendricks looking on, the head coach of Furman.
He can tell the technique that Travis Blackshear was trying to use. He was using that sideline as an extra defender to that way kind of help him out, because he looks like he's playing more of anything that would come across. So he has his third of the field. Looks like the Paladins may have been in cover 3. If not cover 3, then probably cover 6 is a variation of one of those two. But right there, Blackshear gets beat. Really big play. And here we are reviewing it, but I think it'll stand for a big completion. And now the Citadel, they have a lot of life. They have some momentum, and they're ready to keep pushing in. You never know, they could score a touchdown on this drive, and we could be staring at a little bit of a different ball game.
You saw Maurice Drake in there, the head coach of the
first down.
His first season, played at the Citadel in the 90s, former assistant coach of the Citadel off and on for 7 years, also has NFL coaching experience with the Colts, Packers, and the Las Vegas Raiders.
You can tell they probably picked up something from those teams. A lot of great football players have played a lot, on those football teams. Talk about the Packers, Aaron Rodgers. You're going to pick up some things that you can take, as soon as you become a head coach. And now that he has the opportunity, I'm willing to bet some of that's been implemented.
First and 10 at the 18, swinging it out is Underwood to Johnny Crawford inside the 15 and is banged down at the 12-yard line. Good pass from Underwood to Johnny Crawford.
Really good play here, and you see DiMaggio, he shouldn't have came down on the blitz. He should have started covering out there as soon as he saw their back get loose. Someone needs to cover him, and if you're not going to cover him, then you're going to open up the field to some big yards being gained.
Crawford again, up the middle, and gained maybe a half a yard. That's about it. And it brings up 3rd down and 4 yards to go. As we are approaching 11 minutes remaining in this game. Furman has never trailed in the ball game. 3rd and 4.
Looks like DiMaggio's finna come in for a blitz.
And Underwood, handoff up the middle and going nowhere is the Citadel offense on that play. Johnny Crawford stopped at the line of scrimmage.
So the Citadel knew that the blitz was gonna come, and here comes the bullets crossers blitz, meaning the backers are gonna crisscross here, and then DiMaggio finds the gap and gets there and makes a huge play right here. Great play, Evan DiMaggio.
And the Citadel going for it on 4th down and 6. Must reach the 8-yard line for the first down. Underwood, here comes the pressure, throws into the end zone and incomplete, but penalty flag comes in. This might be pass interference on Furman.
Get another look at it here, and right there,
19 to defense.
you can see it. It's definitely pass interference.
First down at the spot of the foul.
Kind of pushes the receiver out off of his route a little bit. Right there, Nicky Kazimka, you gotta know when it's time to put your hands on a guy and whether you just need to start running with him. And right there, he should have just ran with him in coverage. And there you go, pass interference call, and first down keeps the Citadel offense on the field. Now an empty formation.
So first down and 10. Underwood lofts it into the end zone, incomplete, and another penalty flag coming in. The intended receiver was Patrick McSweeney, the tight end, and the Bulldogs might inch a little closer to that goal line.
Looks like another pass interference call, probably called on Evan DiMaggio.
Pass interference, number 39, the defense. Penalty includes an automatic first down at the spot of the foul.
So we take another look at it right here, and it's one of those little pop passes, try to sell like it was a quarterback draw. And right there, you see a little bit of tug, and there's a pass interference call, and now the Citadel inches closer and closer with the chain crew putting down the chains, and here we go, 1st and goal.
So the penalty is on Evan DiMaggio, as the official and Cole Neely said. Evan DiMaggio, the great nephew of New York Yankees baseball legend Joe DiMaggio. 1st down, goal to go from the 6. Up the middle, Johnny Crawford has 1 rushing touchdown today and almost had another. He's down to the 1-yard line, brings up 2nd down and goal.
So you can tell this was going to be a direct run here. They get an offensive lineman in, kind of at that beat-back position right there, and makes a great block onto Evan DiMaggio, kind of clears him up. And so here we go.
Crawford gets the handoff, spins off a defender, and goes down at the line of scrimmage at the 1-yard line. 3rd down coming up.
So you go for an inside run, and then you see the interior defensive line for the Paladins blow it up. You see number 65, Sawyer Whitman, kind of gets blown up a little bit, and then his back hits the running back. And then there you go for a no-gain play right there. So can the Paladin defense continue to bow their necks? They've already been bent. Will they be broken on this next play?
3rd down and goal from the 1 for the Citadel. And the handoff up the middle, Johnny Crawford, and he stopped inside the 1. It'll bring up 4th down.
So far, really good red zone defense by the Paladins here. Not getting fooled on the jet motion. Way to stay disciplined on the inside run. See the handoff? Way to come in and make a tackle right there.
A chance for the Citadel to put some more points on the board, try and chip away at this lead somewhat. Down 28-6, 4th down, goal to go from the Furman 1. Underwood, quarterback keeper, he leans into the end zone, touchdown for the Citadel. Grayson Underwood, his 1st rushing touchdown of the season.
Great play call. Just go ahead and go with the quarterback sneak. Lean on your big boys up front to win in the trenches, and they win it. Great rep by the offensive line, and then Grayson Underwood just trusts it, falls into the end zone, breaks the plane, and there you go, touchdown. Citadel gets another 6 points up, pinning the extra point.
So with 8:13 to go in the 4th, the Citadel scores on a 4th and 1. Makes it 28-12, and now the Bulldogs will go for 2.
And I don't blame them. That's a great decision. I mean, you'll be down 2 touchdowns, and your defense finds a way to stop that Paladin offense again. And you go back down the field and score. You're cooking, and you're in business. And right now, this is the closest game the Citadel has played all season.
2-point conversion try coming up here for the Bulldogs. Underwood in the shotgun. That's Graves Billups in the right side of your screen going on in motion. Here's Underwood, throws it into the end zone. Pass is caught by Jay Graves Billups, and the 2-point conversion is good. That was a tough play.
That was a tough play. So you can see it right there on the play. Callie Chiswick was in a good position, but couldn't make the play. To Citadel down 14.
Sunny day in Greenville, South Carolina, Paladin Stadium. 8:13 to go in the game. Furman leads the Citadel 28-14. Brock Boulding, Cole Neely, and Whitty with you, and the rest of our great ESPN Plus crew here from Greenville. And a short kickoff by the Citadel. Colton Hinton returning it. Decent return past the 30 out to the 32, and flags come in.
Flag coming in at the very end of the play here. The Citadel's pointing, saying it's going against the Paladins. Curious to see what exactly the call would be.
So you played here, Cole. You were an offensive lineman.
There's the return, holding. 54 the return team. The penalty will be assessed 10 yards from the spot of the foul First down.
So the holding penalty on Furman. Back to my question to you. You played at Furman, offensive lineman, starting center for this team back in the day. How do you like this Furman offense, what you've seen so far through 6 weeks?
Brock, I'm not going to lie to you. I wish I played in this offense. I mean, it's just so much more, to me, it's entertaining in a way that there's a lot more nuances, a lot more counter, a lot more inside zone. You know, while doing a lot of the triple option stuff was fun and it was cool, but this right here just feels a lot more my speed.
Jaquan Smith bangs into a tackler. Taken down inside the 20s at the 19. In Furman territory as we're under 8 minutes to go in the game. What did you like best about playing for Coach Hendricks?
You know, there's a lot of things to like. Coach Hendricks, he's a guy where he always kept it real with me. He always told me the truth. He didn't tell me what I ever wanted to hear. I think I really appreciate his honesty. And that's not a lot of things a lot of players will say about a coach, but he was very honest up front, and you know, he didn't hold anything back when we wanted to know something. So that was probably my favorite thing about playing under Coach Hendricks.
As Furman looking to milk some clock here late in the game, Mayon Hicks gets the carry. And he is up to the 23-yard line, brings up third down and short.
Yeah, here we go, another run right here. Just follow your blockers a little bit more, but there wasn't really anywhere for else to go. That hole kind of closed in, so he cuts it back, fights for a few more yards, and he's now 3rd and 2 right here. You're going to expect the run to happen on this play, but I'd be shocked if they actually decided to throw, but I would think maybe an inside run here.
And Huff going to keep it himself, goes to the left, goes up front, and he has a first down. They'll move the chains, and a new set of downs here coming up for the Paladins.
Sometimes you got to rely on Mr. Do-It-All, Tyler Huff. Just a tough guy. Decides not to hand it off right here. Follows his blockers, quarterback design, counter run right here. Gets outside and fights for those extra yards when it probably looked like he should have been held to maybe a no gain or maybe a gain of 1, but fights, gets the first down, keeps the offensive drive alive.
Tyler Huff still in there at quarterback in the shotgun. Mayon Hicks is behind him. And Hicks gets the call and the carry and past the 30 to almost the 31-yard line. Under 6 minutes to go in the game. Furman doubling up on the Bulldogs of the Citadel, 28-14.
Right here, you can see they're in 4-minute offense mode. You just want to drain that clock as much as you can. Get those signals in just a little bit slower than usual. Get your offensive line, get their legs back underneath them. Because right now, all you need to do is just find ways to get a first down, and that'll take care of itself when it comes to the football game.
2nd down and 6. Little toss play to Hicks, and he is immediately hit by Javon Dubose, number 13 in white for the Citadel, and a loss of a couple of yards in the play.
Javon Dubose is just having a game right now. So you see here, he sees it a little bit, beats Jake Johanning, makes a play right there on Mayon Hicks. Here we go, 3rd and 11 right here. So now you're in a passing situation. Clock is still moving, still on your side, but now you kind of play into the Citadel's hands where if you get an incompletion here, that'll stop the clock.
So 3rd down and long coming up for Furman, 3rd down and 11 with 4:40 to go in the game. Hand off. Smith gains a few out to the 30, and it brings up 4th down. And I think Smith is a little shaken up. Smith, and he hurt his leg before the officials' timeout.
Yeah, you can see it right there. When he was laying down, it looks like that right leg had bent awkwardly, and hope that young man, Jaquan Smith, is okay.
Furman to punt it away, 4:13 to go in the game. And pretty pretty good line drive kick, takes a Furman bounce, but that'll roll into the end zone. Touchback for the Citadel. And they'll bring it out with 3:58 to go in the game. Furman leading it over the Citadel 28-14. Yeah, you hate to see that that young man, Jaquan Smith, had to be helped off the field, couldn't put any weight on that leg. Let's hope he's going to be okay.
Yeah, you know, that's tough, and you know, you hate to, you know, for anything like that to happen to you. You know, like I said, that knee kind of bent awkwardly when he was coming down on it, and you know, just thoughts are, you know, prayers going up for Jaquan Smith, and hope that he's okay.
Grayson Underwood, the quarterback again, back out there for the Citadel, throws down the field, pass is caught by Jay Graves. Billups, number 19 in white, somehow caught it in the purple sandwich that was put around him by Furman.
Well, here we go right here. Pressure in his face. Grayson Underwood doesn't flinch, and then a really good play on the ball here. Right now, the Citadel has momentum. They're trying to get that next touchdown.
Underwood down the sideline, pass out of bounds, incomplete, looking for Tyler Cherry, his wide receiver. Coverage on the play was nicely done by Travis Blackshear, who already has one interception in this game. Second down and 10 coming up. Well, if the Citadel can get a touchdown here, you cut that 14-point lead in half. Things could get interesting, but they have to score a touchdown here first. Here's Underwood, throws, ooh, nearly intercepted and incomplete, as it was nearly intercepted by the safety, Hugh Ryan, number 6. He was in the vicinity, almost picked it off. It's incomplete.
Hugh Ryan almost there, kind of lost his eyes. I think he was more anticipating making a tackle versus making the interception here, and actually was nowhere near it. It was just a bad pass. But that's something that, you know, Grayson Underwood, he has to get a little bit better, and honestly, that's probably the best decision to throw it that far behind him to prevent one of your guys from getting hurt.
Pass is caught on the sideline. That's Hakeem Monroe, and he's out of bounds at the 46-yard line, brings up third down, make a correction, fourth down and short.
And you know they're going for it here, and I expect if it is a pass, expect that Grayson Underwood's kind of internal timer to go off a lot faster than normal, and he's probably going to tuck it. But looking at it now, they're more than likely just going to go ahead and run the football here.
He keeps it himself, and down he goes behind the line of scrimmage, and Furman will get the ball back on downs.
Really good job by Dan Scianna. Just settles down, doesn't go low, doesn't overdo it right here when he sees the quarterback keep it. There's a keeper. Scianna just stays there and then just makes a tackle on him, doesn't over pursue it, sits, reads it, great tackle by him.
Now the Citadel does have all 3 of its timeouts remaining. 2:48 to go.
57 seconds.
And Furman trying to run out the clock and leave Paladin Stadium with a W. It would be the team's 4th win of the year.
So expect to see heavy runs right here, just getting these running backs, keeping that clock going.
And Huff still the quarterback, the handoff to Hicks. Moves the pile forward, and he's down at the midfield stripe. Timeout taken by the Citadel. It's first of 3, has 2 remaining. Now the Citadel, the coaching staff, the offensive coordinator, Patrick Covington, said, well, we'll get back to that in a second. Timeout taken on the field, 28-14, Furman in the lead. Back after this. Greenville, South Carolina. How about the play of Tyler Huff today? He was outstanding for Furman.
Yeah, you talk about that first interception that happened to start off the game, but he just shook back, didn't even flinch on it, came back out, and here we go. Just playing dynamically well. I mean, again, there's just shades of a little bit of Baker Mayfield in his play in terms of his swagger and what he does for this offense, but I mean, just his dynamic ability to throw the football, run with the football, true dual threat quarterback. The Paladins have a great one in Tyler Huff.
And with this play, Tyler Huff is our Pepsi player of the game, 18 of 23, a couple of touchdowns, 232 total yards. He's our Pepsi player of the game. The quick throw from Huff to Tyler, or make it to Luke Shefflett, and Luke Shefflett inside the 45, down to the 42. Clock stops momentarily as they, well, nope, not quite under 2 minutes yet. I saw the official wave the stop sign, and clock still runs though. Now we're, oh, they call it a timeout. Okay, timeout by the Citadel. It has 1 remaining. So Furman, 238 away from going to 4-1 on the year, 2-0 the SoCon, ranked number 4 in the country. And if the Citadel loses this game, it's back to the drawing board. It will be 0-6 and 0-3 in the league.
Well, to be honest with you, Brock, there's not a lot they need to go back to the drawing board about. I mean, they played really good today. You know, now albeit maybe the Paladin offense might have been a little bit sloppy coming off a bye week. You know, it might have been a good week for them to kind of get back in the rhythm, get used to playing against competition again. But wow, that's a good run.
Mayan Hicks fumbles the football. Was he down first? I'm not sure. Now they say, and well, one official says one way, the other official pointing the other way. Whose ball is it?
There we go. Let's see right here. There's a tackle. What hits? It looks like an elbow came down. I can't see them not saying this is a down. There you go.
Yeah, the forearm, the elbow's the equivalent of a knee. So he was down, and it brings up second down for the Dens, 2:35 to go.
But yeah, that was really good kind of stretch run right there, and then Mayan Hicks just puts his foot down, and you saw a burst of speed getting some of those yards.
Final timeout of the game taken by the Citadel. It cannot stop the clock anymore. Down 2 touchdowns, 2:35 to go. There's the look at the Furman Paladins talking to head coach Clay Hendricks. There's the Citadel Bulldogs talking with the coaching staff led by Maurice Drayton. And this team's offense has been getting better as the season has gone along week by week, according to the offensive coordinator, Patrick Covington, who played here at Furman. He was an offensive lineman 2002 to 2005. He also was an assistant coach at the Air Force with Clay Hendricks when they were there together. And Wayne Anderson trying to turn the corner, and he has the first down. And 2 or 3 kneel downs here by the Paladins, and this game will be a victory for Furman.
Well, hard fought game. When you look at it from all aspects of it, the Paladin offense, this was not a clean football game by them by any stretch, you know, of what we're talking about here. It just was not clean, a little sloppy. But they're coming off of a bye week, so they gotta. It's kind of like knocking the rust off a little bit, and you're hoping that if you're a Paladin fan, that they clean this up when they go to Birmingham to play Samford University next week.
I think this is one of your favorite formations as a player, right? The victory formation.
Oh yeah, because you know it's a job well done, and you get to go celebrate in the locker room after. But I want to talk a little bit about the Citadel football team. Fans of this football team, you have a lot to look forward to. This was a good test against this team. This is the closest game they've played thus far, and I think that there's something there for something special to happen. And I'm excited to see what they do next week with their next opponent.
And the Citadel not able to stop the clock. Furman taking a knee, done so by Tyler Huff, and we're at 1 minute to go in the game.
Yeah. Entertaining football game, though. Towards the end right there, Citadel offense getting a lot of momentum, and I think that's something that they can take with them going into next week, is what they were able to do against a really good defense with a lot of experience. 21 of 22 starter, or 22 people in terms of their 2 deep came back on this defense, and that's a pretty good showing offensively to throw the football at will at times and move the ball a little well in the run game. So Citadel offense has a lot to look forward to next week, and the fans should be happy with the direction they're going because they are improving every week.
Final kneel down taken by Tyler Huff and the Furman Paladins as the two teams come onto the field shaking hands, the clock winding down. And Furman wins this game today 28-14. With the win, Furman is now 4-1 on the season, 2-0 with the SoCon with a loss. The Citadel 0-6 and 0-3 in the league.